you tired of trying to cook and this will not cooperate? That is the worst. What do you do if you cannot get your oven igniter to stay on? Don't worry, I'm going to show you. First things first, this is a Furrion oven, and ovens can be notoriously difficult to light. Stovetops are easy to light. You can see what's going on. Ovens, not so much. Best way to do this, this is my oven knob. Turn this to the light so it's lined up with the flame, and I'm going to press that in, and it kind of dims it a little bit. And I'm going to hold for approximately 20 seconds. And when the 20 seconds are up, I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it. Now I'm going to move the camera so you can see what happens on the inside. Okay, it's lit. So the way this stays lit is there is a device down there called the thermocouple. I hold this button in for about 5 seconds before I turn it up, because the thermocouple needs to heat up so that the device knows that the pilot light is lit. The thermocouple will shut down if it does not register that the pilot light is lit. So it's been on long enough. Now I'm going to turn the knob up, and the oven is lit. Okay, I turned it back off so it doesn't get too hot. So that thermocouple needs to be close enough for it to register that it is hot enough. So sometimes if people put things or store things in their oven when they're moving around, that thermocouple can be bent away. So make sure that that thermocouple is close enough to the pilot light so that it can register the heat. Another thing that you can do is take a cloth or a brush and brush off the thermocouple. Sometimes different charred debris can get stuck on there, and it can make it difficult for the thermocouple to read the heat. This is because the thermocouple is 2 wires that will register and send an electric charge so that the propane supply knows that it is safe to leave on. If you are trying to turn on your oven and it is sparking and lighting but not remaining lit, a lot of times this is because the thermocouple is not registering. If none of these options work, your next option is to switch out and replace your thermocouple. Okay, if you've decided that you need to replace your thermocouple, this is how you're going to access it. There are 2 pegs up here, so you take this grate off, and then when you push this up, you can either grab down here. I grab up here, kind of, and you just pull this off just like that. Set it down. All right, so this is going to be to the top front right of your stovetop. This bundle right here is where your thermocouple is attached. So what you're going to see here is this tiny little nut right there. So if your thermocouple is not working correctly, the first thing, if you've diagnosed everything else and nothing is the problem, there's just a problem with the thermocouple, always come in here with a wrench and tighten this. This can become loose over time. If that's not the problem, then you will replace your thermocouple. You'll order the thermocouple that your manufacturer recommends fits this. You'll remove this, pull that out, and put your new thermocouple in. You'll have to run the wires down the back of the oven and thread it in through the base. There's a hole in the oven that allows for wires to come in, and then you will seat it underneath the burner. Now that it's time to put this back together, you will take this piece here, and you've got 2 clips right here that need to go this way. So what I do is I put them in first, like that, so they're in their grooves, and I drop this down, push it down, get that out of the way. That's nice and secured. So then all I have to do is secure my grate. and this is ready to use. Now that we've completed going through the troubleshooting for propane oven issues, what about if you are having problems with your stovetop? Well, you're in luck. Just check out my video that goes over troubleshooting for the RV propane stovetop. And hopefully that is helpful for you. I'm going to keep making videos, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. And leave me a comment, give me some feedback. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover. And I hope you have a great day.